This is break number 5108, International Treasures NBA. Continuing with our theme of Treasures Appreciation Night tonight. We have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 6 spots in the break. Fillers are Alex A, Josh G, Gary D, Aiden Cole, 3 chat spots courtesy of Kendrick, as well as a mod spot. Kendrick hit the major bounty on Saturday for $8,900, I believe. Yep. So that is why he is doing this giveaway. Claw Machine, Jason T, Brandon S, Dan Lee, Stanley T, Alec B, Greg G for 3, Attack the Snacks, Dan A, Mike H for 3, Michael G, and Ramrod. If any of those spots make it on in, we'll immediately do a chat giveaway for you guys. We're gonna go 5 times. Top 6 are gonna make it on in. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and boom. Son of a bitch. Claw Machine, Stanley T, Dan A, Gary D, Attack the Snacks, Dan Lee. Hi, my name is Run Good Life, and I'm the biggest heel in the room right now. I whiffed everybody on everything. Oh boy. JMO, can you do me a favor? Can you please pull a spot in the 2-year Select NFL, and I am going to give that away to chat for the next giveaway. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm going to give away a full spot in Select, 2-year Select later on tonight. I can't do it. I was like, somebody will get in. Nope, none of them. None of them got in. You guys can thank Kendrick for that giveaway later, because I'm not gonna let you guys go down like that. I was kind of hoping the mods would get in, personally. I thought it'd be cool for the mods, but after this break, we'll do a giveaway for a full spot for later tonight. I gotta do that for you guys. All right, everybody who missed, you'll be in our filler giveaway later tonight. Combo spots in this one. We have the Nets and the Cavs. We've got the Clippers and the Kings, and we've got the Suns and Pacers. What's going on, Bedard? Eric B up top, down to Dan Lee on the bottom. A fight for the little guy. I really was hoping we'd give away a mod spot there, personally. I thought the mods would be cool to have 2 spots this week. All right, 8 times. Here comes your teams. 4, 5, 6, 7, and boom. Matt V up top, all the way down to Chris W. Hey, we'll just say it's courtesy of myself and Kendrick, because I just whiffed you on all of Kendrick's giveaways right there. Dendon gonna take a quick shower. See you all Saturday. What does that mean? Hawks on top, Wizards on bottom. That's not a quick shower, brother. You're gonna be a prune. It'll be a 4-day shower, 3-day shower. 4, 5, 6, 7, and boom. Sixers up top, all the way down to the Pellies. He's making pizza in the shower. What the hell? Eating pizza in the shower? We've seen somebody who's done that in our community before. Matt V with the Sixers, Eric Brown with the Wizards, David M with the Magic, Chris B with the Warriors, Furry Goat with the Celtics, William H with the Pistons, Gary D with the Nuggets, Brandon H with the Raptors, Claw Machine Lakers on a filler, Mark K with the My Thunder, Attack the Snacks Clippers and Kings, Dan Lee with the T-Wolves, Stanley with the Nets and Cavs, Max with the Heat, Anthony S with the Knicks, Sherry W with the Bulls, Greg J with the Hornets, Attack the Snacks Blazers, Dan A Rockets, Andrew Clark with the Jazz, Tao with the Grizz, Vance with the Suns and Pacers, Kendrick with the Hawks, Attack the Snacks with the Dallas Mavericks, Greg J with the Bucks, Wootsikins with the Spurs, and Chris W with the Pels. There's Samantha, right on cue. Samantha, I was just telling him about eating pizza in the bathtub. Oh, man. Never done an NBA break. Are the Knicks cooked? They're not cooked, no. I've heard of shower beers, but shower pizza is new. You never had a shower pizza before? Oh, I want to show something for you guys really quick. That didn't sound right. Pause. For those of you that would like to have a different name on our spreadsheet, right here, there is a name change request. It costs $2 to deter the trolls. If you've ever bought into a break over $100, you have $2 store credit. All you gotta do is put your whatever username you want in the special instructions, and we will change your username to whatever you want. There is some rules. Please read the rule changes down there. But if you want to have a different name on the spreadsheet than the name that we put for you, that is the way to do it. Give you guys a minute to talk trades. You know, my tacos in the shower. Shit is messy. Oh my gosh. Haven't had a shower beer in forever. Cold beer, hot shower, the best. Jeezy, you had a shower beer before? I had a shower brass monkey. What's a brass monkey? It's like a... Okay. I don't think I've ever drinking alcohol in the bathtub. I don't think I've done that. Yeah. In the hot tub, yeah. Yeah. For sure. I haven't been in the hot tub in a hot minute, actually. It's been so cold outside. You're gonna go right now? Alright, see you. They just cleaned it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, so it's nice and ready. Nobody's been in it. I might change my name to Broken Dusted. That's all I've got. Oh my god. You ever been to a Turkish prison? Oh my gosh. Clint was quite comfortable with pizza in the bathtub. Hot tubs are the best in the cold. See, I don't want to go outside in the cold is the problem. In this break, we have 3 hanger boxes, 2 mega boxes. We've got Select International, Midnight, Photogenic Basketball, and NT International. See, I don't like to go out. I like it when it's like 50 degrees outside. 40 degrees, it's way too cold. Way too cold. I would like to tell you guys that I degen 3 boxes of hangers earlier tonight, and mine were trash. Mine were absolute trash, so I'm sure these are going to be bangers. Or maybe not, I don't know. I've ripped more of these than probably any other retail product ever, FYI. Colin Murray Boyles, Jackson Hayes. We got Grady. For the Jazz, Walter Clayton on the Pulsar. For the Ticks, that's Larry Legend. Got Paul George. And how about a Cooper on the Instinct? Cooper Flag going to Dallas. Going to Attack the Snacks. RGL, you wouldn't like the Midwinter. Nope, I would not like Midwest winters. Our hobby of Topps Chrome hard to come by. Nope, we can get hobby pretty regularly. They're just $700+, you know. I like to throw some retail in every once in a while. You know, chance for a big hit. This is like $40 for a hanger, $125 for a mega. Chance, you know, 5 different chances at something, as opposed to one hobby box, which could just be very dusty, and it'd be more expensive than all of these combined. I like to switch it up. We like to run some retail in the basketball just to kind of try to keep the price down a little bit. Jade McDaniel. We've got Jalen Williams. There's going to be Porzingis for the Ticks. Bazulis for the Bulls. Curry on the Inspirational. And a Destiny of Dylan Harper. $60 in the Sun shop for a hanger last night. I know they've gone up quite a bit. We were fortunate enough to buy a bunch back in the day. I haven't bought any since, so I think we put them in the breaks for like 40 or 45 bucks. How bullish am I on Topps football coming out in April? It really just depends on the price and the content. I don't think people are going to like Topps Chrome Hobby Box with 1 autograph for $600 for a football product, just because football is such a big game. If it's lower, if it's cheaper, but I have a feeling it's going to be like $500-600 bucks for 1 autograph, and it's not cool. I think it's going to be rough. Maybe things like Jumbos will be decent, or Sapphire will look great. People like Sapphire. RGL, are you still PCing Nikita? I am PCing Nikita still, Rachel. I think I have her in like 20 cases of Universe on Fanatics Live. I just keep buying her. I need to stop. Halliburton is going to be on the Pulsar. A Sengway on the silver for the Bulls. Ball of Duty of Jaylen Brown, and Youthquake of Manwich. I pretty much just searched the last couple of days who was selling Nikita. I didn't even look at the breakers. I'm sure I bought into breakers I don't like. I'm not going to watch any of the breaks. I'm just going to open the packages and hope that I get one of the 3 1-on-1s that she has in the set. Panini has put out a ton of NFL products. Panini is doing exactly what they've done with every other license that is wound down. They are knocking it out of the park. They're making it impossible for Topps to compete with the startup of the license. They're making themselves look like heroes on the way out, and Panini should be praised. The only downside is they should have been doing this from the start with the license, because the last crop of basketball products, the last crop of football products have been so much better than everything else they put out. For the Thunder, Hartenstein. And there's going to be Danny Wolf for Stanley. They did that with WWE. They did that with basketball. Now they're doing it with football on the way out the door. And all these sets have been awesome. And it's been a lot of fun. And then we transition into the license for football. And we're just going to start off with Topps Chrome. So, D'Lo, John Stockton, Serenity of the Ant-Man, Jabari Smith Jr. And there is going to be Ace and Newell for Atlanta. Yep, miss Panini. I think a lot of people miss Panini for WWE. I think the Panini WWE era is going to look back on the most fondest, and those singles are going to be very good in terms of price points, or in terms of what they sell for in the future, just because there's only a limited supply and they're not making any more. We were spoiled at 24 was the best year to be a wrestling collector. Pele Larson, Daniel Gafford. Got a question for you, chat. Is anybody turning in their silver X-Fractors for blue X-Fractors? Is anybody actually doing that? Or is that just there and nobody's doing it? Because I haven't done it yet for my Coopers and Harpers that I have on hand. Tyler Hero, D-Book, and RJ Barrett. Is anybody doing that for their RJ Barretts and their Devin Bookers? I still got to do it for some of my Currys and stuff. But I have yet to do it. I know we have until, I think, June, right? There's a Cooper base rookie for Dallas going to attack the Snacks. Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry, and Dilly. If you did not know what that means, Topps announced a trade-in program. You could trade your silver X-Fractors for the blue X-Fractors that they advertised on the box. So, wait, what players give you cash back? We don't have an MVP program yet, or we do. We just don't know who it's going to be. It's going to be the league MVP. So you want to hold on to your Shays, your Cade Cunninghams, your Jaylen Browns, your Jokers. Those are guys who are probably in the running right now. So you want to hold on to those base. How about a Serenity 105 of 199, a little Steph Curry action going to Chris B? Do you get the same card you sent in? I believe so. I believe it's a 1-for-1 replacement. There was a little confusion about that, but I believe that they confirmed that it is a 1-for-1 replacement. So if you send in a Steph, you get a Steph. If you trade in a Coop, you get a Coop. Want someone to send him 1,000 Kyle Lowrys? That'd be funny. That would be funny. It'd be crazy if it wasn't 1-to-1, right? You send in a Coop and you get a Max Christie back. That'd actually be wild. DiVincenzo and Chris Middleton. Can you guys sell me your Chris Middleton X-Fractors and I'll send them all in? I will control the market of blue X-Fractors of Chris Middleton. Like the Kabuto King, I'll be the Chris Middleton King. How about that? The Buck Stop here, the former Buck Stop here. That'd be fun. Got Boston and Denver tonight. What a good NBA lineup tonight. What a good lineup tonight for games. We have a Ball of Duty, Bam Adebayo. How about a LeBron on the X-Fractor? And Klay Thompson. Sending a Coop and getting back someone else would be a lawsuit. That would be unreal. By God, the King of Middleton. There was some confusing language text that people thought it wasn't 1-for-1, but I think it is 1-for-1. I think it's been confirmed. There's Curry, Serenity, another Cooper. 3 Coopers so far. Zach LaVine and Jaden Hardy. I'm pretty sure it's 1-for-1 exact. Sending in Coop, get PJ Washington back. The end game for Kabuto King apparently was Crypto Shill. Oh, God. That's what they always do. That's what they always do. Crypto Shill. Ugh. Ugh. It's lame. Keldon Johnson, Drake Bell. We got Bobby Portis and Fred VanVleet. There's Hawk Tua's endgame too. Crypto Shill. Modest Paulo. Iguodaro and Jordan Poole. Yeah, I don't think they can get away with not giving you the exact card that you turned in. That would just be insane. Danny Wolf. There is Trey Murphy and Shaq on the Pulsar. Or not Pulsar, the Wave, excuse me. James Harden with the crazy eyes. Colin Knipple, rookie right there. Ball of Duty, Jaylen Brown. Hunter and Maxi Kleber. If it was 1-for-1, only shit cards would be swapped. It would be worthless. Yeah. I'm actually curious what the blues are going to sell for. If they're going to be numbered. Maybe they'll number them. Like Topps now, you know. I don't know. It'd be cool if they were numbered. Derek White, Will Riley. Dilly. There is Brooke Lopez. And we're going to end with Laurie. All right, we have Midnight still from this year, but we're going to move on into last year. We've got Select International, one of my personal favorite products of last year. Photogenic is one that we don't rip that much either. Select NT International. This is my last box of NT from last year, so I don't think we'll be doing much more of that unless it gets on sale at a good price or something. Right now, I think those boxes are $1,200 bucks. They promoted the John. They did promote that John Morant case hits. There are Dragon Scales to 8 in this one. Yes, Collector Charles. Jalen Wells. And SGA. Yep. Passed Shaq's Papa John's location the other day. The phone number is still 474-444-SHAQ. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. You probably shouldn't have wrote that, but... Love me some Dragon. Me too. They're hard to hit because they are numbered to 8. So there's only 300 card set. There's only 2,400 of them in the world. Ariel Hekporty. So it is tough to hit those, but there is a lot of different other color in these. Anyone see Vince McMahon crash the Bentley? Yup. We have a blue in here. Hit Mike Jones up on the low. 281-330-8004. Zachary Richeche for Atlanta going to Kendrick. 70 of... Unbelievable, this guy.
Here we go.
Kendrick just hit another bounty, yep. $100 for Kendrick. Kendrick just sun running right now. Just on the sun run. $100 bounty for Kendrick. Coming off the heels of his $8,900 bounty on Saturday. Just added to his credit, yup. Richeche, 70 of 75. The man is quite literally unstoppable right now. From the logo, Kendrick gave away 4 fillers and gets $100 back. The fillers whiff, and he makes it back. And I think it's that... we have tricolor in here. 2 bounties for Kendrick. Kawhi. Tricolor. Strawberry lemonade. That's going to be the fun guy. Kawhi for the Clippers in this break belonging to Clippers and Kings. Attack the snacks. 1 of 20. First on the print on that one, too. First on the print. Kawhi Leonard. Mr. Fun Guy. Telling the cop this car is effing fast. Yep. Hadn't drove it in a long time. This car is fast. Dude, that body cam footage was wild. Dejounte Murray and a silver TSJ from Minnesota. Learned my lesson last night in Colfax's stream. Bought 5 spots in his basketball break. Traded to get the Lakers, Lakers, Cavs, and Heat. So I'd have all the LeBron locked up. And then every spot I traded hit. I learned my lesson. Jimmy Bucket's going to be on the red wave. Learned my lesson. I'm never trading again. Traded the Pistons. A gold Jaden Ivey auto came out. I traded the... What else did I trade away? I traded away a lot of stuff in that break. That was one of the worst breaks for me in a long time. Steph Curry, Jalen Green. Miles Bridges on the red. Thick pack here. We have an RPA in here. I think we have an RPA. Ooh, this one's actually pretty chunky. This one's actually pretty chunky. Traded away the Timberwolves. They hit 2. And then, of course, DCQ hit that Curry auto as well. That was an awesome pull. It is to 10. It's a 10 of 10. How about AJ Mitchell? That's the Thunder's best rookie. RPA for the Thunder going to Mark K. We'll one-touch this one up. I am pretty high on AJ Mitchell personally. I like him. He is kind of a hooper. He's a little inconsistent from time to time. He'll never never pass up a shot, though. Luka stumbling last night, causing the Lakers to lose. Didn't take that last shot when he should have. Had a good look at it. Asked JML about trading. I saw JML missed out on a 101. That's what he was telling me. I think this is actually going to be a little bit too big for a 130. I think we got to go 155 on this one, actually. NBA independent doctors about to pump Lori with crazy... Oh, my God. Well, what's up with Lori marketing? Yeah, I thought that the Lakers had an open look in that game, but what do I know? And the Lakers got waxed on Sunday night as well. These are thick. On they celebrated Pat Riley, and then they got blown out by the Celtics in LA. We'll hit the squirrels for this one. First squirrels of the break, hopefully not the last. 15 likes away from 500. If you guys could hit that like button for us, we do have a giveaway coming on up. Topps living set card this week is Dennis Rodman with rainbow hair. I have not been participating in the living set for basketball. I probably should have. I bought a ton of Cooper flags. And then that's it. Edie, Giannis to 50, rookie. And that's going to be Donovan Clingan for Portland Trailblazers. That is going to go attack the snacks. 38 of 50. See, Caitlin Clark apologized to Pritchard. No, come on, Rob. That's not what happened. When was it? Was it Ray Allen or Reggie? It was Reggie Miller, right? Who compared her to Peyton Pritchard? Was it Reggie or Ray Allen? I can't remember. We have a white in here. Jazz white. Reg, that's especially bad because they're both from Indiana. Both Indiana legends. Cody Williams, going to be for the Jazz. Andrew Clark, 7/99. Compared her, comped her to Peyton Pritchard, which I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, maybe he sees something that we don't. Isn't Klingon in Star Trek. But, I mean, Pritchard's a great player, but he's not like a superstar in the league. Chris Paul, Keldon Johnson, Topic, and Zach LaVine. So maybe he thinks that their games are similar, but like as far as positioning in the league, they're not at all like remotely positioned. Yep. John Morant, Dalton Connect, Joel Embiid, and Tyler Hero on the Red Wave to finish up that box. Let's go ahead and do some photogenic basketball. Photogenic basketball time. Figured it'd be fun to throw in a box of Photogenic on Photogenic NFL's release day. We like this product quite a bit. This one's been pretty fun. We've hit some nice cards. We've hit a couple of 101s out of this product. What's up, Lions Den? Hello, RGL, JML, friends and goons. Good luck tonight. What's up, brother? There's going to be Osa Igudero. There is going to be Penny Hardaway. It's a cool photo. We got Jordan Poole, Vucevic, and Jaren Jackson. I think Reggie caught an apples to orange. Yeah, I kind of agree. Well, there's that Penny again. Penny, for your thoughts. How about a 10 of 75 for the Magic Legends of Penny Hardaway? Got Malik Monk, Ben Simmons, Franz Wagner, and Keegan Murray. Finest NBA looks like a Nickelodeon product, says Hey Johnny Rips. Now these pennies are nice. They're worth more than just pennies. Settled into my work chair for the next 10 hours. How about Wemby on the Unforgettable? Even the inserts in this set do sell well. D-Book. Got Shaden Sharp. Bilal Coulibaly and DeAndre Ayton. Finest NBA was trash last year, has to be better this year. Well, I've seen a lot of people upset about how it looks. So there's some heavy criticism over the designs in the set. How about a Scoot Henderson? Portland continuing to hit if I can get this card out of the package. 3 of 49 Scoot Henderson going to Portland. Attack the snacks. Pascal Siakam, Darius Garland, Bogdanovic, and Malik Beasley. Finest renewal hasn't been great. Weren't they in suits last year? It was pajama pants, pajama costumes. It was unlicensed last year, yeah. Looks like an elementary school had a group project. So, I'll do a controversial take. I don't mind the look of Finest because it looks just like baseball for the most part. I don't think the set looks awful. I think it's more about the content, and I haven't seen enough of it to make a comment on the content yet, but we know the price is going to be expensive. I think we have a shoe game case hit. This is like the first time ever in like 4 years, if that's what that is. This set's been out for like 4 years. We have never hit one of these die-cut shoe games, if that's what this is. These are super duper rare. I think that's what this is. It's a shoe game of Derrick Rose for the Chicago Bulls. 4 years of ripping this product. I don't think we've ever pulled one of these. Shoe game, Derrick Rose, super short print. I'm going to be sad when somebody gives me a comp. Going to Chicago, going to Sherry. That's the best Rose. We're going to put that in a... We'll go silver mag on that one. You know what? No, let's go red mag on that one. Let's go red. What's that? 200 last sold. These are like 1 in every 5 cases of this product. These are so hard to pull. I talked about this a little bit on Professor Sports Cards on Monday in the live stream. I said that there are certain case hits that are unrespected, and people just aren't going to be able to get them in the future because they're not going to be available. This is going to be one of them. Derrick Rose on the shoe game case hit. These are like 1 in every 5 cases. 14 box case, 1 in every 70 boxes, and I think it's a 10 or a 20 name checklist. They don't make a lot of these, folks. We'll hit the squirrels. They do not make a lot of these. One day you're going to go and you're going to find somebody you liked on a checklist from one of the years of the past. You're not going to be able to find that card, or if it is, it's going to be up at a comical price. But meanwhile, you're going to be able to find any Kaboom, Downtown, or Color Blast that you want, because they make a whole lot more of those than they make of these. That should be way more than $200. Nobody appreciates those. Mist from Obsidian is another one that's, you know, a little underrated. They make quite a bit of those, though. That is going to be a 3 of 35 of Jakob Podol. Chris Bosch Legends. That's a cool photo. KCP. How about Universe? They say it's trash, kind of looks cheap. I disagree with that. I think it looks good, actually. I think that the set looks good. The cards, the backs of the cards tell a story, especially the ones that are Survivor Series or WrestleMania themed. It tells all about that wrestler's history at that event. I think it's a good set. What is this? Well, that's a Jalen Tyson Rookie Focus Gold to 10. 8 of 10 JT20. Going to the Cavs, going to Stanley. Gold Rookie Focus Jalen Tyson. Austin Reeves, Bam Adebayo, and Cam Thomas. Heavy criticism about everything Topps does for basketball or football, to be fair. There is. I think the biggest criticism should be on the price and the content of the boxes, not necessarily the designs or the lack of innovation, which is another thing we've seen with Topps. Just put everything on Topps Chrome, you know, no unique sets for anything. Just kind of the same paint by numbers formula. We have a redemption here. Good luck on your redemption. Peyton Pritchard. We got Bradley Beal. Evan Mobley. Alexander Sarr, rookie. Redemption. Picture perfect signatures. Card number 3, how about Anthony Davis? This one came out prior to the trade. This is going to be a Lakers card going to Claw Machine. Picture perfect signatures for the Lakers. This one came out before the trade. Panini overpriced, quality control was S. But the thing about Panini is they made a bunch of sets that served the needs of different collectors. If you couldn't afford a Prism Hobby box, you could afford a Fast Break box or an International box or something like that. If you wanted no base cards, you had a Choice box. I think that Panini did a better job serving the needs of collectors and fulfilling the demand for the product, even with all their faults. I think that Panini also didn't control the flow of product for the majority of the products. The only one they ever really did is Flawless. Everything on release day was just kind of available. Product was readily available, and pricing felt organic. It didn't feel forced, and once a product was gone, it went up in value, or people didn't like it, it went down in value. It was a more organic market. Scottie Pippen, 16 of 25. There's going to be Kawhi Leonard, Dyson Daniel, Jalen Brunson, and Therese Halliburton. Dimitri, that's kind of the case, though, because Panini, or Topps drops product at prices that nobody else can sell for. They kind of have this drop price, and then there's the actual price. There's a Stephon Castle Rookie Focus. Got Isaiah Hartenstein, so everybody buys it at the drop price knowing that they can resell it. A lot of the people that are doing it are bots or just trying to get it for the sake of reselling it. So, of course, everything on Topps.com is going to sell out unless it's, like, super undesirable. All right. Let's go ahead and do our midnight, and then we will end with our treasures. Yep. All right. For those of you that have done name change requests tonight, you got to make sure that you put a note. If you didn't put a note, reply to your order confirmation with your what you want your username to be. Yep. Did we get any Finest? We will have Finest for release day. We are a Fanatics partner. We get most of their big products. See a Sengway on top. Let's go behind our 3 autos. There's going to be a Drake Powell rookie. That is 30 of 50. Going to Brooklyn. Going to Stanley. A 91 of 149. That is going to be LeBron James. LeBron for the Lakers. Going to Claw Machine. And we've got Tracy McGrady on the, I believe, Insomnia is the name of this one. I believe that's an Insomnia. Yep. T-Mac for the Raptors, going to Brandon H. Usually our best auto is in front, so let's go to the back. We've got Tyler Kolek is going to be our first auto. Sticker auto right there for the Knicks. 7 of 75. That is a Hartenstein. That is an on-card Hartenstein right there for OKC. Going to Mark. This is the no-risk box, right? This is a guarantee. Rookie. That is going to be Ben Saroff. Yikes. Ben Saroff going to Brooklyn, going to Stan. I am glad that we did not save this one for last. This is why we have not been doing much Midnight these days. Midnight is just so tough. That was $800 in and probably $125 out. So rough. Low floors, high ceilings. I thought maybe that auto would be good where the other two were, but... The set looks so good is the problem. The set looks great. That's not the problem. The designs are not the problem. The problem is the content of the box. A lot of the stickers are... A lot of the autos are stickers left over from the unlicensed era of Topps basketball. A lot of the same names that we saw in those Finest basketball and Midnight sets. Just the remaining stickers. So, not as much on-card content as you would like to see in an $800 box. Licensed Inception basketball will go crazy. I mean, $400 for those. What do you think? 400, 500? Well, we have yet to have a big hit from there. Our best hit so far was a LeBron Midnight to 12 case hit, Night Owls, and I bought that off of Mezzi for, I think, $800 is what I paid, or $750 or something like that. All right, NT International to send us home. I wanted to go NT Hobby, but they're like 3 Gs minimum, so we went International, which hasn't been too bad to us. This is our 4th of 6 NT breaks to kick off the night. Can we see a Celtic on the way out? You know what? The good news for you is that Larry Bird signs quite a bit in this product. I think he's on the checklist, and usually we see maybe Jaylen Brown, or I don't think Tatum signs. But this product has been good. It has. I'm considering buying another case. It actually has. Cooper Flag logo man in that Inception box, you think? Haven't we pulled a Luka from this set before? Tatum, maybe Tatum signed. I might be wrong. I think Tatum is signed in this product, actually. I think I lied. Taylor, I think it's your lucky day. It's either Celtics or Bucks right here. How about a Baylor Shireman, 6 of 24? That's totally what he wanted here. Baylor Shireman, 24 to kick off the box. There's a Celtic. You just didn't ask for which one. Shamrock's in the chat. Shireman got the start tonight. Boom, you're paid, Taylor. You are paid. Show him the money. It was a picture perfect signatures. That one's for Dallas, really? I have Claw Machine. I am so very sorry. Oh boy, I don't feel good about this one. JML has just informed me that per the checklist, this is a Dallas card. Thought this one came out way before the trade, or way before they could do that. So, I apologize, Claw Machine. I gotta do the unthinkable and go Mavs. It's actually going to attack the snacks. That's a write-up. That's a write-up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it.
No, I appreciate you doing that. That's we want to make sure we get things right. I just thought this one came out way before the trade. I'm sorry. That's brutal. I'm sorry, Lakers. I'm sorry. 12 of 24. We have a mem right here. 17 career starts in Dallas. Kaleo Ware patch. 12 of 24 going to Miami Heat. Max F. That's my bad. 13 cents credit. Oh boy. At least we're doing things the right way, even if it's not the most fun to say you made a mistake. Kaleo Ware for the Miami Heat on the patch. He did not sign in Panini products, so all they could do was patches. Somebody asked what's the difference between this and Hobby. Hobby has 10 cards and everything's to 99 or less. These are to 24 or less. We've got Cody Williams for the Jazz. That is 5 of 8 on the patch. Going to the Utah Jazz. Going to Andrew Clark. Sympathy box of V-Friends coming out. Is Anthony Davis overrated? I don't know if he's overrated. Like, when he plays, he's great. The problem is it's when he plays is the key there. This is why RGL number 22 on the list. Listen, I don't even want to be on the list. I don't know how the heck I'm number 22 on the list. I don't even want to be on the list. I was shocked. I was genuinely shocked. You're welcome, Dank. 2 cards left in this one. It's like Kaishan George. Kaishan George, RPA for the Wizards, going to Eric Brown, our gold member spot, 9 of 24. That is a Trusky RPA from the base set. Somebody wants to give me a comp on that one. Banger, says it. Where's this list? Somebody linked the list. It was a sports card radio list. It's not great because they used AI on the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, somebody, yeah, the list is very outdated. I was not, I was surprised I was on that list.
They were like in the 90-something, that person.
Kaishan George, 9 of 24. We'll hit the squirrels. We have 1 card left. RGL on the FBI list? Oh, no, I was on the influencer list. The sports card radio top 125 influencers in the hobby. I was more important than Tom Brady's card vault and Beckett Media. Like, what? What? No, come on, don't listen to me. I'm just a trash breaker. What are you guys talking about? Final card of the break. We like these colors. Oh boy, give me a Luka. Give me a Luka. Are we gonna see Luka? No, it's Allen Iverson. They switched up on us. It's the answer. 1 of 8 on card. Going to the Sixers. Going to Matt V. Another decent box of this. AI on the what set is that? Is that not Viewpoint? AI for the Sixers. Matt V. What's that? Court Pass? Yeah, it's Court Pass, I think. Whoever hit that, I'll talk to you about it. Congratulations, Matt V. If you want to sell that, it sounds like there's some buyers. You just made the list. I know, I'm going to have to talk about it. I didn't know that there was even a list until Monday when they brought it up in Professor's stream. Congratulations, Sixers. Nice hit right there. We'll hit the squirrels one more time. That's cool. Nice AI, and we're not talking about artificial intelligence right there. No AI detected. Allen Iverson. Let's take a look at our hits. International better than hobby. If you guys want to do more international, I can probably locate another case. It's probably a bit more expensive these days, but I still like ripping 24, 25 basketball. We're talking about breakers who don't steal cards. You're definitely top 20. Fair enough. I would like to think on the breaking side we're 22, but as a hobby influencer whose opinion is, you know, if you have influence over the industry, I've never wanted that. I just give you guys honest reviews and tell you what I think. Like, I never try to get you to buy anything. I never try to get you not to buy anything or not to do anything. I tell you to do what you want. I tell you to do your own research. Like, I don't think I'm an influencer. 428 last sold on the Kaishan. Holy smokes. That's a monster. What's the most overhyped product on the market right now? Honors Football this week. It's Honors Football. Allen Iverson, just for the prices. Cool set. Prices don't match the value of the product. Kaishan to 24, $400 card. For the Dallas Mavericks, I'm sorry, Lakers. That's Anthony Davis, picture perfect. A very rare 1 in every 5 cases. First time we pulled this in 4 years of this product being made. Derrick Rose shoe game. AJ Mitchell to 10 as well. And that is going to do it for the break. One of you in this break is going to get into the $800 or $1,000 duck race. Yep. Yeah. Derrick Rose getting on card autograph on that one. Kaishan been cooking.
Right at the bottom.
I think it'd be cool. Is shoe game a card people wanted? I think so. Like the shoe culture of basketball is pretty popular with collectors. Yeah. Like there's a whole noir set of like that sells for crazy amounts of money. What are they called? The noir sneaker spotlights.
Sneaker spotlights.
Like there's a lot of sneaker culture is big with basketball. Yes. All right, one of you in that break is going to move on into the $1,000 duck race coming up 2 breaks from now. I agree. It was compiled using AI. I don't know. I don't think it's correct at all.
Do you think they put any effort into that list?
I think it was they set some parameters and pushed compile. And I don't know if the parameters were correct. There are people on that list that are just LCS employees these days, relics of COVID YouTube past. It just made no sense to me. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. All right, your winner moving on into the duck race is going to be Andrew Clark. Andrew Clark beating out Club Sheen and David M. Congratulations, Mr. Clark. You have... What team did Andrew have? He had the Jazz in that one. He's now in our $1,000 duck race coming up a couple breaks from now. And that is going to do it for our break.